What do you think we are hiding behind? What do you think we're hiding behind? Ready? Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's there! It's there! It's there! It's there!
A cicada wing. Cicada, cicada. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. What other words do we know?
Tomato,
Water.
What?
I say water. What do you say?
I say water.
We both say water. That didn't work at all, did it? Anyway, this is a cicada or cicada wing. How beautiful is this? It's translucent.
Cicada.
Yes. So we're going to put
on a picture.
Cicada. This is wildcrafted. So wildcrafted. Do you know what that means? Invisible hand, Charlie?
No.
Wildcrafted means you found it in the wild, left there for people to find. Maybe as a nature gift, but never just taken away from nature. It's just left there for us maybe to find. The other thing that's wildcrafted is this lovely, beautiful, because we love it, wasp nest. And do you know how they make that? It's very light and delicate. It's
Let me see.
chewed up pieces of wood.
What?
They nibble along the branches, chew it up with their saliva, and then spit it back out, and it makes paper, really light paper, and that's how they.
I've never felt one before.
Well, isn't it?
I had one in the corner of my house once.
Well, that's what it's made of. It's made out of chewed up paper and wasp spit.
Yeah.
So we're in the nest. Ooh, gently, gently. Let's put it with a luscious treasure box of feathers. So Lily and I are in the nest today. We haven't seen you for ages.
Hello.
And we've had to get snuggly in our jumpers, or our sweaters as they say here, because it turned into a chilly day.
Why?
It's a summer chilly day, and we have Invisible Hand Charlie. He's not invisible at this precise moment. And we have
His face is great.
flown into the nest today. We're going to read from a brand new book called
The Midnight Gang.
The Midnight Gang. And I'm a little bit scared of this book.
Because it's about an old man, and he drags the boy into the darkness of the hallway, his foot withering along with him at midnight. So there's no one to come and save the boy.
I am really a bit scared. I'm a bit scared of this book. And I had to have a big chat with Charlie here and Lily about if this was a really scary book. And they are assuring me that it's not scary. I just find it scary.
Double face.
And they are going to read it to you because they say it's also funny. So we're going to work on the word trust. So because I trust these two, I love them very much. They're my niece and nephew and my friends. And I trust that they would do nothing that would scare me without talking to me first. So we've talked it through, and I am trusting them, and we're going to read it. And they tell me that you will also love it. So
I'm a rabbit.
That's what we're going to do. Lily is wearing a mini cucumber. It's all about the cucumbers today. We found the smallest one.
I haven't tasted it yet.
And I'm going to ask, thank you, Charlie Farley. I'm going to ask Lily to give us a summary. A summary is an overview or something that tells us about something big in a small, short way. And there's the rat.
According according to page 7, chapter 11, paragraph 3, this book is about 5 kids in a children's ward, and they have
Stop reading right now. I demand you.
A squad thing, and to go out at midnight and make people's dreams come true.
I demand you to stop reading right now.
There is a gang
There's a
of...
dangerous bug.
Come here, dangerous bug. Quickly. There we are.
Like
There's a dangerous bug. So there's a gang of kind people who arrive at midnight and help the children who are in the children's ward of the hospital for their dreams to come true. Doesn't that sound lovely?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not scary.
I know. I just
5 minutes ago, you said that it seemed terrifying, and now you're saying it seems really lovely.
I contradicted myself. You're right, I contradicted myself. I think it's because I like the idea of people helping other people's dreams come true. I'm not so keen on the idea of people arriving at midnight. That makes me feel a little uncomfortable. So let's see what happens.
There are people arriving at midnight.
Well, let's read it and we'll see.
They'll arrive. They actually leave at midnight.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to read the book. So, before we lose all of our viewers here, really, on this Sparrow episode, let's make some Thimble Friendship Tea. So,
I am flexible.
we've been brewing our friendship tea, and we have our thimbles. We have 4 because there's 1, 2, 3 of us and 1 for you. So every week we make our friendship thimble tea. And what tea should we make today?
Tea we should make snuggle tea.
Snuggle tea. Okay, come on then. What should we put in our snuggle tea?
We need blankets.
Okay, 1 second. We need blankets.
Blanket fluff.
Okay, you're going to have to lean over, my love. Just lean over. Okay.
We need warmness.
Okay, so let's put in so we have blankets. What else is in snuggle tea? Warmness. Charlie, what would you put in snuggle tea?
Well, since it's about a hospital, maybe bandages.
Bandages. Okay. And what else? What else is snuggly?
A cushion.
A cushion.
Fluff.
Fluff. And
a teddy bear.
How about some of these feathers here?
Yeah.
And always we put friendship. So there's
teddy
one for
bear's
you, Lily,
eyeball.
here. One for you, Charlie. Lots of friendship to warm it up
Achoo!
and mix it up. One for you. Cheers. Here's friendship thimble tea for you.
Sorry, dirty.
Friendship thimble tea for me. Cheers.
Cheers.
And let's have a big...
I
think
Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
love and the friendship sweeten it right up every time.
Achoo!
And the next most
I think
important
that fluff was
thing
a
is
bad
we
idea.
have to fill our hearts with love and hugs for everyone around the world. So snuggle in.
I am
We're going to get our feathers. So we're going to close our eyes and breathe in love and hugs. And then blow it out with the feathers. Can you feel our love and hugs flying all the way around the world from our hearts to your
I see a
hearts?
butterfly.
And we manifested a butterfly.
Oh yeah, me too.
We manifested a butterfly that's also taking our love and hugs around the
see
world to everyone.
I see it. It's up there. It's
There
really
it is.
up
You
there.
can see it too. So in all the wings of all the winged creatures, may love and hugs surround the whole world, wherever you are, in the whole entire universe, in fact.
The entire
May you feel
universe.
our love and hugs falling down
even the
upon
bottom
your
of the
beautiful,
ocean for
beautiful
mermaids.
shoulders.
For mermaids and mermen.
Okay, let's get on with the reading because we
Candyland.
are going to lose everyone. They're going to be saying, get on with the story. Okay, Lily, you're up.
One time you were talking for 15 minutes.
I know.
So, Let's see. Should we do the part where it introduces all the characters?
No, we're just going to go right on in. So nice and loud and clear. Let's get your hair out of the way. Now we're listening to Lily start the story. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you in your comfy spot? Are you in your comfy spot?
Yes.
Let's get on. In our comfy spot. In our comfy spot. Are you in your comfy spot, Charlie? Okay. And away you go. And
We have
3,
scrubbers.
2, 1. Okay.
Chapter 1. Monster Man.
I wish there was another chair for me.
The boy, the most monstrous face he had ever seen, was peering down at him. It was the face of a man, but it was completely lopsided. One side was larger than it should have been, the other was smaller. The face smiled as if to calm the boy down, only to reveal a set of broken and rotten teeth. This made the boy even more scared than before. Ah! He screamed again. You will be all right, youngster. Please try and be calm, slurred the man. His face was so misshapen that so was his speech. Who is this man and where is he taking the boy? It was only then the boy realized he was lying on his back, staring straight up. Felt almost as if he was floating, but something was rattling. He was rattling. The boy realized he must be lying on a trolley with wonky wheels. His head clouded with questions. Where was he? How did he get here? Why couldn't he remember a thing? Most importantly, who's this terrifying man monster? The trolley traveled slowly down along the corridor. The boy could hear the sound of something being dragged along the floor. It sounded like a squeak of a shoe. He looked down. The man was limping, just like his face. One side of his body was smaller than the other. The man was dragging his withered leg along with him. And now I pass the story.
Okay. So, the man was dragging his withered leg behind him. Where is that? It looked like every movement might be painful. Bang! 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 A pair of tall doors swung open and the trolley trundled into a room and came to a stop. Then some curtains were drawn around.
Can I do that?
And the man said, I hope that wasn't too uncomfortable, young sir. The boy thought it was curious that this man called him sir. He had never been called sir before in his whole life, and he was 12 years old. Sir was a title reserved only for teachers at his boarding school.
Teachers!
Now you wait here. I'm the porter, and let me get the nurse. Nurse?
Nurse! Your moon face voice.
As he lay there, the boy felt strangely disconnected from his own body. It felt sort of limp and lifeless. The pain, though, was in his head, and it was throbbing hot. It was feeling it could be a colour. What colour would that pain be in his head? It was bright, hot, raging red. The pain was so intense he closed his eyes, and then he opened them. And he realized he was staring straight up at a bright fluorescent light. This made his head ache even more. Then he heard the sound of footsteps approaching, and the curtain was whisked back. An older lady in a blue and white uniform with a hat leaned over and examined the boy's head. Here we are, examined the boy's head. Dark circles framed her bloodshot eyes. And grey, wiry hair squatted on her head. Her face was red raw as if she had scrubbed it with a cheese grater. What? You told me this book was okay. Oh my goodness. And in
But she
brief,
didn't scrub it with a cheese grater.
she had the look of someone who was very angry and had not slept for a week. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me, she muttered to nobody in particular. In his confused state, the boy took a moment to realize that this woman was in fact dressed as a nurse. At last, the boy realized where he was. A hospital. What? He had never been in a hospital before, except for the day he was born, and he couldn't remember that. The boy's eyes drifted up to the lady's name badge, which said, Nurse Mzee. Mzee.
Is it Mzee?
Might be, like the giant tortoise we read about at the Lord Funt Hospital. Oh, dearie me, this is a bump. This is a big bump.
Like on my
very big bump. Does this hurt? She said as she poked the boy in his head with her finger. Ow! He screamed so loudly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Some pain. Now, just a minute. Let me get the doctor. And the curtain was whisked across and then back again. And there was the boy waiting. Doctor! Coming, nurse, said a voice from down the corridor. Quickly, she shouted. Oh, sorry, said the voice. And there was a sound of footsteps approaching at speed, and the curtain was whisked back again. And a young, pointy-faced man breezed in, his long white coat trailing behind him. Oh dear, announced a posh voice. It was a doctor, and he was somewhat out of breath at having to run. And his name was Dr. Luppers. Oh dear, this is a very big bump. Does it hurt? Said the man. And he poked the boy, and he took a pencil from his pocket.
And then he held one end and tapped the boy's head with it. Ow! The boy screamed again. It wasn't as bad as being jabbed by a gnarly old finger, but it still hurt. Sorry. Please don't report me. I'm only just graduated as a doctor, you see. I won't, murmured the boy. Are you sure? Quite sure. Thank you. Now I need to make sure I cross the I's and dot the T's. I just have this little admission form to fill in. The man proceeded to roll out the form. It looked as if it might take a week to complete. That's the form. See it?
It's a very long form. Let's read to the bottom of this page and then stop there, Lily.
Yeah, but it's already at the bottom of the page.
Oh, keep going then. Let's finish chapter 1. Go. Let's go.
The boy sighed. So, young man, began the doctor in a sing-song tone that he hoped you might think this boring task fun. What is your name? The boy's mind went blank. He'd never forgotten his own name before. Name? asked the doctor again. But try as he might, the boy couldn't remember it. I don't know, he sputtered. Chapter 2. Here or there.
Okay, there we are.
That was very short.
Let's have a brief summary of what happened in chapter 1.
So in chapter 1, we discovered that the boy has, I'm not going to say his name, wahaha. The boy has gone to the hospital and he's lost his memory. And he still doesn't know how he's there, and he's being tested of like 1,000 questions.
1,000 questions with a big bump on his head and no memory of who he is.
Dun, dun, dun!
And that's the end of chapter 1.
That's so short.
I am still not convinced that this is not a scary book, but I am trying to trust my niece and nephew, and I understand that all of you out there know this book. So, tune in next week if I haven't run down the street screaming. And we send you all love and hugs and mini cucumbers and a nice big mug of snuggle tea.
Snuggle.
Bye bye. Lots of love. Bye 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 bye.
Pressing the button.